It's BabyBlue Diamond with U3, underground, unsigned, and unknown. And we like to promote more than just artists, also business owners and everyone else in San Antonio and outside of the city as well. Make sure you stay tuned because we have a special guest.
Yeah. U3, live from the underground.
We're here with U3. We have a special guest in the building. He used to go by Big Patron, which he's sipping on, but now he's elevating his business and doing something else. Mr. Patrick, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Man, so music and now you do T-shirts. That is like a big difference.
Yep.
Big
Well, I felt like
difference.
it was kind of, so when I got in the t-shirt business, I was rapping.
Yeah.
So I felt like it'll be a good marketing tool, and I'll be able to create my own t-shirts, my own products, and I'll be able to, while I'm doing music, I can sell my merchandise as well.
You feel like most artists need T-shirts or merchandise? You
Man,
feel like that's a
I
thing?
feel like they do, especially if they got a fan base and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like you got to work up to that because some people make T-shirts and they just sit on them and end up. I mean, even if you give them out for free, hey, it's marketing. People gonna wear a free T-shirt.
They are.
No matter what, even if it's the bed or if they give it to somebody, at least they wearing it. So I feel like each rapper does need merchandise. And actually, I did want to talk about a deal that we got going on for like the music artist people and stuff like that. So y'all want to stay tuned and get
We're
that.
going to get into that later on. Now people don't know you as Big Patron no more, Mr. Big Patron. How you get that Big Patron what you sip it on?
Because so I used to get the hookups, hookup on Patron bottles. Like dude used to just bring me boxes. So I used to go by Big P.
For no reason? They just...
Because I used to pay. He used to give me like a good price on them. Because he used to be like the manager of the liquor store.
Oh, I thought he just saw you was like, here you go.
No, so I used to go
like,
by
you
Big
got
P.
it like that?
No, I wish. No, so he used to give me like a real good deal on them. So I was just used to get boxes and boxes. So one day I was like, you know what? My name's Big Patron. That's all I'm drinking because that's all I'm getting. And I hated that name because every time I go somewhere and I tell somebody my name, they'll want to buy me Patron shots.
Do
I'm
you
like,
even
nah,
drink
I take
Patron?
So I drank Patron,
But
but
not like
sometimes I
that.
want to,
Do
sometimes
something
I just want to
different.
chill. But they're like, nah, you Big Patron, so you got to drink the Patron. So I mean, people will be on a budget or probably couldn't even afford the Patron, and I appreciate y'all. Probably
they
couldn't even
still
afford the
try to
Patron, and they'll
buy
buy
you.
the Patron, and I'm like, I don't need that. Like I'm not bougie. I'll take the not the top shelf, the bottom shelf, the bottom
Yeah,
of
the
the barrel.
house.
I'm
Give
gonna
me the
drink with
house.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's funny. Now, I was having this discussion with someone, and he was saying that it just so happened that anybody light skinned and tall always had big in front of their name. Is that a light skinned energy?
I didn't even realize that.
Is that light skinned energy?
Now that you said that, now that you said that, I'm gonna be Googling all night. Like, oh, any light skinned rapper is big behind or in front of it and stuff. So I never paid attention to that. So that's something I'm gonna have to look at.
How'd you stand out? We're gonna get more into your t-shirts, but a little bit into your music. How'd you stand out with the artists in San Antonio?
Okay, so with a lot of people when I was rapping when I was young, they said I had a voice. And then a lot of people didn't know what race I was. Well, they knew what race I was. They didn't know if I got called albino a lot. And I'm like, I don't know how y'all think I'm albino.
I'm not light enough.
Yeah, I even had this little girl come up to me, tapping me on my leg. And I'm like, where's your mama at? But she was just like, are you albino? I'm like, no, I'm not albino. But so I'm full black, 100% full black. My grandpa's black Irish. And if y'all see my full brother, he's dark black. And I'm this color.
He said it's not dark black.
He looks just like my
So your family is the shades of melanin.
he looks exactly like my grandma, and I look exactly like my grandpa. Spitting image, if you see us. So but we kind of look alike and stuff. We got some of the same features and stuff.
Are y'all
like
from
that.
here, born and raised?
Born in Corpus.
So you are from Texas. So you're a
I'm
Texas person.
Yeah, I'm a Texas. I love Texas. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna represent Texas.
How'd you get to San Antonio?
My dad, he was military.
I was just about to say that,
then,
military, most likely.
And then he had a job, and I'm not too sure what kind of job he worked in and stuff like that. He was more private and stuff, but yeah. And then we ended up here. I think he, for one of his jobs and stuff.
Now, how'd you get into the t-shirt? I know you said you started selling t-shirts with your music brand, but what made you want to do that full time? Like,
Okay, so like long time ago, I had thought about doing t-shirts, but I didn't know the process. I didn't know anything of it. So when I had got out of prison, I had started up a promotion and advertising company. It was called Desirable Flavors. I used to take models different places and go advertise for like jewelry companies and stuff. They'll pass out like flyers. Well, it got too tedious, and I tried to have a team down here, and you know how it goes with teams.
Yo, yeah.
Oh my God, people don't want to work. People just
lazy.
Just lazy. Like, hey, can you do this for
Lazy.
me? I'm gonna pay. I offer people to pay more than what I was gonna make just to get the job done, and they just wouldn't do it. Or,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know how you do this. And I'm like, bro, it's just like so. I had to stop that business, so I had to stay down here because I had some other stuff going on. So that's when. So I had some money saved up and stuff like that. I was good, and I had mentioned to a friend. I said, "Man, I need another business. I need somewhere to put my money at."
Yeah.
And so he got a call one day and was like, "Hey, I'm selling a t-shirt shop." So he called me up and said, "Hey, somebody selling a t-shirt shop. You interested?" I was like, "Bet." I said, "Shoot, I ain't doing nothing with my time, so I'm down for it."
And you knew about making t-shirts before buying a t-shirt?
No. So when we got in this, so I ain't know nothing about business, like business that wise in the t-shirt
but you know how to
business.
make t-shirts.
No, so I didn't know. So when we first got in there,
Not you buying a... Look, sir. You bought the business and knew nothing about it.
no, nothing about it. So everything when we went in there,
That was
everything
fake.
just looked like I was just like, so me in my head, I thought it printed out by itself, but so we got the manual printer, and then the person. I don't want to say your name, but you know who you are. Nah, we cool though. But he didn't want to show us nothing. He didn't want to teach us nothing. And so we had to kind of learn by
trial and
ourselves.
error,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
he been doing it for like 10 years. He damn near came with the shop when we bought it. Not that you don't say he's one of the best designers in San Antonio. I want to shout out Adrian, but so he came with the shop, and he was trying to, and we understand why he was doing it, because I mean he built up them skills for over the years, and
Yeah.
sometimes you just don't want to feed somebody like, oh
They
nigga,
might
I've been
take
doing
it
this.
and then fire you.
Yes.
Like, you out.
No, yeah, so that's what we figured out. So we were like, you know what, we understand. So we just started watching him on the cool and just started, I
Learning.
just started getting t-shirts and going in on my days off and just started practicing doing it myself.
I see a lot of, you see those YouTube ads, those Facebook, TikTok ads, especially those people selling those courses talking about t-shirt is the easiest business to do. All you need is this, boom. Is it really that easy?
Well, once you know how to do it, and then so now with any business, and I tell everybody this, every business is saturated. Every business, and I remember when taco trucks were first down here.
Oh.
We had like 2 taco trucks.
Now everybody and mama.
Everybody and their mama, from barbers to smoke shops, people selling weed and just everything saturated. So I tell people, you just gotta go hard. And instead of, because the rule of thumb somebody used to have to see your logo like 3 to 4 times before it instilled in their head. But with all the distraction that's going on today, and you've been watching a TikTok video and then scrolling down and forgetting what TikTok video you watch, you got to promote like 30, 40 times for them to see it and for them to be like, oh, let me call them. And sometimes it might be calling at the right time. Sometimes somebody might fire the person that they're working with, and you might just send that flyer or that text message at the right time, and they're like, you know what, I do need t-shirts. But it is an oversaturated business like everything else. So I don't want to discourage anybody from, because anything you do, from doing hair to doing t-shirts to clothing brand, it's oversaturated. So think about somebody working 16, 18 hours and you only want to put in 6 to 4 or 5 hours, man, it ain't gonna work.
It's not.
Like even with the rapping, a lot of people think, oh nigga, I'll do a song here and there, and
I'm gonna be
should
famous.
Y'all should pay me to come
Drake
do
is
a
gonna call me the
feature.
next day.
Yes, and it's like, no, it don't work like that. Y'all see somebody working 16, 17 hours a day, and you think you're gonna make it with 2 to 3 hours a day? Like, come on, like people are delusional. And it's just, it's something I've been peeping game. I said, dog, like, you really got to work. And it's not even, it's coming up with a game plan. A lot of people just want to do stuff without even knowing what they're doing. Without the game plan, you need a game plan. So
Now, when you bought the shirt shop, did you just think, okay, I'm just doing t-shirts? Because I know y'all do more than t-shirts.
Yes.
Most people don't know that. But I know
yes,
that.
we do signs and all that, business
Signs,
cards.
all that, flyers. So
Banners and
Did you
stuff.
think, okay, I'm going to just do shirts?
No, so when we bought the business, they were already like doing
all that.
signs, shirts.
But did you think when you took it over that, okay, I'm
No,
going to do
so
strictly?
so I thought I was just doing shit because you know what? Now that you said that, I thought it was the shirts.
Because it said shirt shop.
Yes,
so people
and then
just
so
assume.
when we got in there and we started doing signs, and I didn't know how tedious the time was doing all this stuff. So I'm coming from fast money. I'm living life, so I'm coming to slow, tedious money. So that changed my whole world around.
What do you enjoy better, shirts or like designing signs? What do you like designing better?
So I like shirts, and I had to fall in love with shirts because, like I said, I came from fast money. So being in the shirt business is tedious, is time consuming, and having to sit there. I used to be able to travel and then having to sit there. I started hating it. I hated it. But, you know what I'm saying? To Facebook, I made it look like, oh, I love doing t-shirts. But deep down inside, I was like, man, I fucking sell this business with the quickness. Yeah. But I don't know if it was pride that I didn't want people to like, oh, he failed at something.
Yeah.
Oh, he sold it. We knew he wasn't going to make it in business. So I don't know if that's what kept me there. And then my team, don't get me wrong, my team kept me there because I didn't want to let them down. But I was 1 foot out the door. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm done with it. But I had to re-fall in love with it. I had to tell myself, like, what made you want to do this in the first place? And I had to, like, okay, I started designing designs for my own brand, and I had to re-fall in love with it.
Before the shirt shop started getting business again, and not really business, but buzz, were people surprised when they found out it was you?
No, yes, and so...
They were like...
So the first couple of years, nobody, like, even dealt... Like, people I knew personally, they didn't do business with me. They didn't share none of my stuff. But with the consistency and they seen that I was still doing it, now people from school, from high school, but you got to think about it. And I couldn't even be mad at it because people be a painter one day and then a baker the next day. So how would I mess with you and you're not even consistent? How do I know you just not going to close down that business and take my money? You're not even serious. So you're not even consistent with your stuff. So me, like, I couldn't even be mad that they weren't. I had to prove to them, like, I'm serious about this business. I'm going to be here. I'm going to grind it out.
Yeah, I didn't know you were doing that full time. I just went on like, he ain't dropped no songs.
No, yeah.
Did he still do music? Did he give it up?
I stopped because, I mean, it felt like everybody, like everything, it was oversaturated. Yeah, so I just started looking.
But the music scene is different from other cities, as you probably can tell.
Yes, it is.
It's not the same. It's a little slow.
It is.
And that unity is just not really there.
I just feel like there's not a lot of money that's being pushed down here with these music artists and stuff like that. And like in Houston, fast money, Dallas, fast money, business money and stuff like that. So you got people that's willing to put $100,000 behind artists and stuff. San Antonio,
and
don't
here
get
they
me wrong.
want you to pay $100,000.
Yes, no. So don't get me wrong. You got money down here, but it's old money, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, people that not dealing with no hip hop artists and stuff. They ain't gonna put no money in no hip hop artists. Houston, you got dope boys. Dallas, you got dope boys that's gonna break the bread. San Antonio, you can tell who the boss is. You go down to Houston, you don't know who the boss is. Everybody chained up, everybody looking good, everybody looking fresh. Dallas, you don't know who the boss is. When I go down there with my cousin, I couldn't tell who was running shit because all of them look fresh, all of them look fly. I feel like San Antonio, you got one leader and everybody else just working for that one leader instead of everybody working together. And it's just like everybody trying to be for themselves. And it's like, oh, there's enough money. And I feel like if we team up, we're going to cover more ground. But people don't understand that.
They don't want to work together. Now, I feel like your t-shirt shop is one way you can support underground artists because if they need merch, they need hats, hoodies, shirts, they can come to you. What else do y'all do? Hats, hoodie?
We do flyers.
Jerseys.
Like I said, we do banners, Coroplast signs. We do logos, designs. Do a lot.
With your stacking season, how do you come up with ideas?
The concept with stacking season is for people, you know what I'm saying, about saving money, making the right investments. And it's not even all about money. It's about like stacking your health, stacking your friendships, stacking building. It's like a building.
Yeah.
So I came up with the name because I'm always so I used to save my money, and I used to be a penny pincher. I got so bad at it, it was bad.
That's why they were giving you discount.
No,
No, I'm joking.
it was bad. Like I used to be like Scrooge McDuck or Scrooge and stuff. I was bad. So that's where I came over stacking season. It was just like, you know what? I wanted something motivational. I wanted something educational to teach people. Man, stack your bread, then invest. So my thing is stack, invest, then repeat it again. Before you spend your money, like let the money that working for you, that's the money you spend. The little babies, you spend that money. You don't spend the first investment money and stuff like that. So if I make money off the shirt shop, I'm gonna invest it in something else, maybe crypto, and then the savings off that money, that's the money I'm gonna spend and stuff that I like to indulge in and stuff.
Are we gonna eventually get some full outfits, some jeans, some?
So that's the next thing I want to get into sewing.
Okay.
I mean, so my mind been running ever since I got in the clothing business, and I'm just like, and then so I get my doubts because I'm like, damn, it's oversaturated, man. He got better designs. Oh, he's creative. But ever since I've been,
it's not down here though.
No, yeah. So man, and so I get compliments all the time. And ever since I've been down here, or ever since I started doing the shirts and stuff, like so the first show that we did, I only sold like 1 or 2 shirts. And I was like, damn. So I was kind of discouraged, but I said, you know what? I ain't gonna give up yet. So we went to the next show and we sold like 5. So, and every show we just keep selling more and more, get compliments. People be yelling out the shirt name. And because I got this one, it's called Don't Cry About It, Grind About It. Okay. So that's a little phrase I came up with. Whenever you feel like crying about something, don't cry about it, grind about it. Because it's like, what's the use of crying about it? Because nobody give a fuck, really.
Yeah.
Like, you can cry, and it's like, I can spill my feelings out to you, and you just gonna listen. But in reality, like, I can't do shit for you that you could do for yourself.
How do you come up with new designs and always stay fresh? Because, you know, especially with AI out there, and people just typing in ideas, or people just stealing other people's ideas. Like, I could take that money sign, change it to yellow, now it's mine. Mm-hmm. But it's like, no, it's not yours. So how do you come up with the new ideas?
So I just like I be driving or something, like even with the Hail Mary design, that one came to me because it was just like, when you're in the crunch, especially like me, I'm 35 years old. And I'm realistic, so I know I got like 35, 40 more years to go. So the Hail Mary design was just like, man, it's like 4th down, 4th quarter. Man, you got to go hard. And so I always tell people, instead of, if you feel like you're going hard, you ain't going hard enough. I promise you ain't going hard enough. If you sending 200 emails, you can send 300. You can send 400. You can go harder. So what the Hail Mary means to me, it's like, it's the last play of the game. It's the 4 seconds left on the clock. And you just got to give it all that you got. Just give it everything. Just stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about, because when you think about it too much, you start overwhelming yourself, because you're like, damn, I got to do this. I got to do this. There's a lot of steps.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of tedious steps. And I tell people that's where the game plan comes involved, because now you can see the steps. Now you can see what steps you can cross off. You can see what's working and what's not working. And people don't, like, you really need a game plan. I tell people that all the time. Some people don't, but most people need a game plan. You need to see your progression.
What's next? I know you said 4 outfits. You want to get into sewing. What's next?
Mm-hmm. So what's next? So we are extending the shirt shop. We are going to turn it into, because it's a big shop. So we're going to do half of it as a novelty smoke shop. So you can come get your green or get your custom shirts. In the back, we're going to have like the little lounge. You want to come smoke or chop it up. We even had little freestyle sessions. And we want to bring people in there and just, chop it up and just have normal conversations and maybe record them and stuff like that, and bring some music artists in there, and that way they can promote themselves and talk and eat, have a good time, things like that.
Where are you located for people who do not know?
Okay, so we recently just moved to 1510 South Hackberry Street. Oh. We've been in business for eight years. We just moved to this location a year ago, so this is our first year here, and this is going good for us.
Was there a reason for the location change? You wanted it closer to the people?
Well, we were on the north side, the beautiful location, but we did need a bigger spot because we want to start expanding.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Get a automatic screen print machine and an embroidery machine, and start, just start growing the business. Do
you have a favorite design? I know you have a lot.
Yeah, so
you have one that's like, this is my baby. I can wear this every day.
No, yeah, this one I created. I didn't design it, but I came up with the idea. Mm-hmm. And I brought this one for you. This is one of my favorite. Just the detail that went into it and the 8
Wax
colors.
switches.
The colors on screen printing is like different layers of paint and stuff like that. So just the quality that goes into it.
How'd you come up with this design? Tell people what it is, what it's about.
Well, because I seen that ice cream truck on my Instagram, and I love the ice cream truck. I'm into like graffiti. I'm
Desirable
into
flavors.
art. Like I love art.
Yeah.
So that caught my eye, and I was just like, you know what? And so I pieced everything together. I put the girl there. I put the house there, and the ice cream truck I did steal from Instagram. But I said the color coordination and everything was just like, nah, this gonna be a fire ass design. I spent a lot of money to get that design made, but I was like, nah, this one's it.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be it. So.
Why? So that's why it's your favorite?
Yeah, and the colors, everything that
colors.
went into it. Well, actually, I mean, the Don't Cry About It, Grind About It
It's
is
just-
one of my favorites because...
So you have two. You can
Yeah,
have
'cause-
two. That's good. You can always have two favorites.
Yeah, that's so I've been complimented. Even the police officer seeing me and like, oh, that was a dope ass shirt. And I like, I appreciate you. But yeah, so that's one of my favorite too. And that one because it's a quote that I came up with.
Yeah.
It's nobody else's quote. And just hearing people say it back, oh, don't cry about it, grind about it. Well, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's dope as hell. Like I made that shit.
Do you remember your first design and that?
So
thought
that was one of my first.
Oh,
designs.
okay. So that's your favorite and your first. I like that. I
and then
like
this
that.
one, the Heart for Sale. And so for the Heart for Sale, that one was one of my
big.
first designs. I was going through some shit. I was going through like a mental breakdown and stuff. So I just wanted to start wearing my own clothes. I didn't want to wear what everybody else was wearing.
Yeah.
I wanted to be different. So I started wearing it, and then I started getting a lot of compliments and a lot of people asking me where did I get the T-shirt from. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start selling them. So I didn't want to sell them at first. I wanted to just be the only one wearing them. But after I got so many people acquiring about them
Yeah,
and stuff,
you
I
was
was like, you
like,
know
now
what?
I gotta
This, you know what I'm
go
saying?
ahead.
I might as well make some money off of it. So
I saw a post, I don't know if it's like a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, that you made, that you talked about how someone was talking about your brand, not
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
you was there. And then it came up to you and was like, man, I love stacking season.
So what
Tell
happened?
us the story.
No, so I was bending down and I was doing something, and so the dude's girlfriend, she came up to it, she liked it. She
Yeah.
was like, oh, this so dope. And then he was like, stacking season, that don't even make sense. Like that's stupid. I didn't want to get up because I was like, you know what?
Yeah. Did he know it was your brand? Oh, he didn't know.
So he didn't see me. He didn't know
Yeah.
nobody was there. So it hit me, and I wanted to get up. But I said, you know what? I said, let me calm down and let me take the criticism. Let me see what he has to say because maybe other people might think like him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take the criticism. So I stayed down, and he just kept talking and just kept nitpicking it. And I have this one design. It's a pig shitting coins out in the toilet.
Yeah.
And so he's like, that shirt don't even make sense. And his girl was like, it got coins in the toilet like it's a piggy bank. And he said, oh, that do make sense. It's a stacking season. That is a dope name. I'm still bending down. So he still don't see me. So
Yeah.
it's not like he's saying it's a dope name just because I'm seeing him now.
Yeah.
So I'm still bending down. He's like, no, that is a dope name. He said, I do like that. So they end up purchasing the shirt after all that. So it was just like, you done talked all that mess, made me feel some type of way, stabbed me so many times. I'm just, like, damn.
Yeah.
My shirt sucks that bad. I was like, And I don't even know why I thought like that because I sold so many shirts for one person to say anything like that. I shouldn't even felt any type of way.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't sell any shirts, man, because somebody's going to like it. I mean, I figured out if we like something, there's somebody else who likes it in
Yeah.
this world and stuff. So.
And then you have so many designs. They may not like one design, but they might like the other design.
Yes. And so, yeah, he clowned on it, but then in the end, he ended up liking it. I just think he was kind of hating because the girl liked it at first, but hey, who knows? But
So the one you have on is hoodie season. I see you got the holidays on your shirt.
Yeah.
What's that? 4th of July, Valentine's Day, Christmas, and Thanksgiving.
and then New Year's.
And New Year's.
Valentine's.
So hoodie season, is that for big boy season?
No, it was.
I'm just saying in general.
we
Because you know
created
they
it for the
always say
holidays, yes.
when it's cold, it's time for big boy season, cuddle up. And
Yes.
then when it's hot, you get you a skinny boy.
So I used to be a big boy. And I used to be skinny. So I don't been all the sizes and stuff like that. So no, yeah.
And you're tall on top of that. Hey, big don't necessarily mean fat. Big
Yeah.
can also mean tall. Just to let you know.
Yeah. So
So hoodie. Well, how'd you come up with that hoodie season? The design.
My
man?
designer created it.
He
He
was just like-
pieced it together. We wanted a holiday shirt for Christmas and do something for the holiday.
So they can wear it all.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming out with any Valentine's Day designs
No, I
coming up?
don't think I'm ready for that yet.
No
I think-
heartbreaks, no F love, no, I
mean,
had
so-
somebody and then I
so
don't.
one of my
Oh,
shirts I already
F-love,
got F love and
Love money.
so I got a polo. So when I say F love, I don't mean fuck love like that. Like
Yeah.
it means like focus on yourself and get money. Like love gonna come. Like once you build yourself up to be the, especially
Yeah.
for men. I'm not talking for women, but for a man, once you build yourself up, you're gonna get the woman that you need, not the woman that you want, the woman that you need.
Because you talk about this a lot on Facebook. A lot of
man,
people
'cause
don't know.
People don't understand it,
So-
and it starts getting irritating when men start crying about women. Because women don't want to see that. First of all, men,
Yeah.
women don't want to see y'all crying about y'all wanting a woman. This ain't back in the day. I don't know, a rapper used to cry and want a woman all the time. But it's a new generation. It's a new generation of women. It's a new. It's not that simp stuff no more. Unless you're gonna spend money, of course they gonna take that. But other than that, I gotta let my men know. I feel like I have to take Kevin Samuels' role.
No, not that Kevin Samuel.
No, I'm just playing.
Man. Well, you know, nowadays everybody want to be on that Pop the Balloon
Oh, yeah,
show.
yeah.
Pop, man, that's how you get your egos.
Yes. And I try to. So social media be addicting. I try to tell myself not to get on it as much. Don't get me wrong. Once if you utilize it right, social
It
media is
is.
a great tool. But if you scroll all day and just waste your motherfucking day, then it's not a great tool.
Yeah.
So some days I catch myself watching that Pop the Balloon show, and I just be stuck on it. And I'm like,
Man.
damn.
I couldn't do it, man. I be don't want to cry, but like,
Especially if everybody
You
pop
didn't like
the
my
balloon.
outfit?
Yes.
You said my hair was
Yeah,
red.
so especially because there's some people where everybody pop the balloon and stuff. I like that. That got to be. So me, the only reason I want to do it, because I just want to see how far I'm gonna get through. Me, I just like to. I don't know.
I feel like, so I'm gonna say by your looks alone, I feel like people will keep their balloons, and then as they
Appreciate
get to know you, they might. I don't know if they're gonna pop it or not, but you
sometimes-
tall, you light skinned, and you got dreads, they gonna most likely try to
Appreciate
keep
that.
it.
I get it. I'm a free character, so sometimes I just like I don't really care how I
Yeah.
act. But I mean, I'm professional when it's time to be professional. But I like to be goofy sometimes. I like to have fun. So when I was young, I used to be serious all the time. I don't know why, but as I got older, I was like, man, life ain't that serious.
It's
Life's a
not.
beautiful thing once you really think about it, and I love it. I enjoy life so much now.
I just want to know. I know this is a crazy question, but whether they white or black, all light skinned redheads look the same. Men.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why. Because I know a white boy with red hair, and he
Yeah.
looks like you, and you look like a DJ. I'm like, y'all
I
all
don't know.
look the same, and
I
I'm
said,
just
God
like,
didn't cook me long enough in the oven. I guess he was just like, you know what, you done. And I'm just because me,
like, they
I
all
wonder
look the
sometimes. I'm
same.
like, I wonder if I was dark black. I wonder if it would make my cut and my definition look a little bit better. I be telling my girl all the time. I be mad. I'm like, damn, if I was dark black, you'd be able to see my cut a little bit more. But my brother, he's dark black. My brother, like if you see my brother, he's dark black, and it's funny too because.
but can they look at y'all too and be like, yeah, y'all brothers?
No, they can tell.
Because of the
just-
features?
Yeah, our facial, even just our like how the way we smile, the way we laugh. So we can talk to each other because we used to mumble a lot. So we'll have a full conversation and everybody's like, what did y'all say? I'm like, well, we understood each other.
We knew.
I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah.
I knew what he said. So shit. But yeah, it's my brother. Shout out to my brother.
Now, the artists that are out there that's like, you know what? I want to sell merch. I want to sell T-shirts. What is like 3 advice you can give them, especially about their logo, their branding, and all that? Because you have people who want to do like the big logos that cover the shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes they would just want to do a small one. They just want to put it on the back. What advice do you give artists that's like, I want to sell some merchandise for myself?
Okay, so I may not be right, but my personal experience, like if you're not that known of a rapper, I'm not saying that you're gonna not be known.
Yeah, but starting off,
Yeah, I wouldn't use a picture of myself because some people just don't want to.
people do faces.
So want to rock a picture of themselves as like their logo or something like that, and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, unless you Chris Brown, I'm not buying that picture.
Yes,
of you. I'm
and that's
not.
where a lot of people feel like, oh, well, a lot of people are delusional. I'm not.
Especially, and then rappers down here don't have no good quality pictures, so I know the picture ain't
yeah,
gonna.
yeah, they ain't trying to knock.
It's gonna look like one of them funeral pictures. You gonna be like, you died?
Yeah, so
R.I.P.
and I'm not trying to knock nobody. And so that's one reason I stopped rapping too, because I felt like if I'm not gonna give it 100%, why the hell am I gonna do this shit?
Yeah.
And I felt like I wasn't giving it 100%. I'm just gonna waste time. I tell people all the time, you either running on a treadmill or you're free running.
Yeah.
You both sweating, you both working, you know what I'm saying? Your heart beating. But on a treadmill, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't making no progression. You in the same place. So I tell people all the time, that's why we're gonna go back to that's where the game plan comes from. So you know you're not running in the same place. And a lot of people don't understand that. Just a simple piece of paper. I tell people they've been writing shit since back in the beginning of time. Ben Franklin, why you think we know about these people? Because they've been writing in diaries. So nigga, write, man. That's important.
Yeah.
You gotta write down. We ain't made to think and remember everything. So I tell people right there, if you think of something, write it down. If it's a good idea, write it down. And then you don't say you'll always have it. And then you gotta put the map in place. You gotta be like, okay, what can I budget for? What can I afford right now? What can I do next week? So it's a lot of little steps, tedious steps, but people make it harder than what it is. As long as you're working and crossing stuff out, you know you're progressing, but people make stuff harder.
So you said no shirts, no faces on the shirts.
No.
That's a good start. Now, if someone comes up to you and say, hey, I have my logo. It's a nice logo. How many shirts do you think I should start off with as someone starting off?
So I'm going to tell them 12 to 24. 24 be your best bet. I'm going to say go with more large sizes because from my experience, more people going to go with the large. And it's like a universal size fit. Small, give or take, but I'm going to sell out
medium
more
up,
larges. Yeah.
Largen up, yeah. Okay. So about 24 shirts. Don't put your face on it. We ain't trying to see that.
Yeah, unless you got some fans that's willing to pay for that.
Yeah.
But come up with something dope. Come up with a nice logo. Come up with something catchy. Something that, I'll rock that stuff. Like even like a bear, or, you know what I'm saying? Something that's...
What tends to stand out more, shirts, or well, not stand out, but sell more, shirts or hoodies? Oh, it's a toss-up. It's both.
So the last time I didn't make too many hoodies, and I didn't realize I had sold them all, and then I went to my inventory, and they're all gone. So it's hard. So don't get, because even people were buying the hoodies in the summer.
Yeah.
We were buying the hoodies in the summer and ate them up, and so yeah.
So let's say I'm starting off, local artist. I buy my shirts, 24. It's summertime, I got my shirts, and then winter comes and automatically like hoodie season. Should I sell out my shirts first or get rid of my shirts that didn't do the hoodies or just go straight to the... Sometimes people do that, and then they just have inventory just sitting there and it's not moving.
Yeah, I'll do a sale on the t-shirts, and even not, shirts are going to sell year round.
Yeah.
Shirts are going to sell year round, especially in Texas. It's always hot in Texas and stuff like that. But shirts will sell year round. Hoodies, like I said, I found out they do sell year round. So I said, man, even if you don't sell it this year,
you might
this year might not be the right year. This year, people might not be feeling it. It might be next year, or people are like, oh, that might be in style.
Yeah.
So I tell people just save it. Don't, or even if you're gonna do something with it, give it away, but make it with a purpose. If you're gonna be on stage, maybe give it away on stage, make the crowd yell.
And just do it.
You know what I'm saying? Make do a giveaway, or maybe even, hey, can you add me on Instagram? I'll give you a free shirt. Add me on Instagram. People, you know what I'm saying, a quick ad, real quick. I'll get a free shirt. So you got to make it worth it. You got to make it. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to have a purpose. If not, then you just doing stuff and just throwing stuff. You throwing a hammer at a nail, and it's never gonna get nailed into the wall.
And then how do you market to the ladies?
So I market to the ladies. I usually try to have females market to the ladies.
You have any like
usually like just the stuff that I be selling,
like crop tops or just the designs itself.
The design. So
like this would be a female design. Females will be like females will see this and be like,
I even had an old lady, probably. I don't want to call her an old lady. I don't know what the right words to say anymore.
She older, old senior citizen. It's okay. Miss AARP, no, I'm joking.
So she even bought a shirt for me, and she was just like, "Oh my God, it's a cool design." So it was happy for me because I don't have people of all ages and all ethnicities buy the shirt. So me, I was trying to go for one genre of people, but then I found out all genres. I done sold at the First Friday on King William Street to businessmen, and I don't sold
Nice.
to rappers that talk about gang stuff. So I don't sold it to a lot of people and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I was like, you know what? This got to be $1 million idea because I know it sells, and I know it sells to quite a bit different groups and stuff like that.
For the people who want to try to do this on their own, I know some artists and some business owners who are slowly starting to do this. They get the Cricut. They start off with the vinyl. What advice do you have for them? Because one of my podcast co-hosts, he does it, and he's starting off. So what advice? And for me, I have a Cricut. It's just sitting there looking at me like, use me. And I was like, one day. I made a couple stickers, but I don't use it as much. So what advice do you have for someone who wants to at least practice with it?
Just keep going, be creative with it. You can always learn. There's like even like there's different events and stuff that you can go to learn about the new equipment, learn about the industry a little bit more. YouTube videos and stuff like that. But man, it's forever. I'm still learning to this day and stuff like that. There's still stuff that I'm just like, oh shit, I didn't know I could do that. So it's a beautiful world, and like even with like halftone and stuff like that. But with the Cricut's a good machine, especially if you know how to use it, because it can last. The quality's good and stuff. So I don't have no problem with the Crickets and stuff. I might hate on them because, you know what I'm saying?
Because you got the bigger machine. You got the DTF machines and all that.
The Cricut works
joking.
good, though. Cricut, I've seen shirts that last as long as mine on the Cricut and stuff. So I say keep doing your thing. Just like I said, it's a oversaturated market, but there's business everywhere. And like I said, people fuck up all the time. People get fucked up orders, and some people, you fuck up once, they ain't coming back. They're like, no, I'm finding a new person. So you might hit somebody up at the right time. Now, if you're just doing it for yourself, just be creative. Just keep posting.
And practice.
Yeah, keep practice.
At least turn the machine on. Mine's just sitting there.
Wipe off the dust and stuff.
Wipe the dust out. It just now I see you have a backpack. Do you do other things like tumblers and all that too? Have y'all got into that game?
So we're learning tumblers. We have somebody outsourcing the tumblers right now and stuff like that.
But
so
eventually,
we do bags. I think these bags are dope because they got the little hoodie pocket and stuff like that. So it's like a little jacket, little hoodie and stuff like that. So it's a dope jacket, and I brought this one for you too.
That's nice. Got the hoodie.
And then I brought the Pac-Man one for you.
The Pac-Man. That's retro, man.
Yeah.
I was never good at Pac-Man, but if you can see it, you got the Pac-Man. Show them the.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, right there. I think. Well. Oh, look, sir. Look, not as all going fast.
If
like,
I known. Yeah. So this is the Stacking Season logo right here.
I think you're right there.
So I came up with this logo because it just represents money, and it's everybody knows the piggy banks since we're little kids and stuff. So the piggy bank represents saving. The Bitcoin represents the future of money. The colors I use was black. That's a new life, a new chapter. Gold is wealth and luxury. So I felt like the colors I used and the scheme I used for Stacking Season went well with it.
I like that you have designs that people can wear a lot of places, because I work at a school, and sometimes when people sell shirts, I'm like, I can't wear this to work.
Yeah.
It's got a weed plant on it.
Yes.
This says asshole. I can't. They're gonna be like,
yeah.
Yoda got a design that I can wear to work with the cause y'all did his stuff, right?
Yes.
Yoda.
Yep.
So he had the one with the Yoda,
yeah.
and the pig.
Yep.
Yeah, so I can wear that to work. Designs like that I can, wear around kids. Sometimes you can't. This one I probably won't, but this one I can wear around kids. This one.
Yeah.
But sometimes artists do designs and I'm like, I want to support you, but
okay. Yeah. So I have even this. I sold one of those shirts, and the lady came back. She had gave it to her kid. She said, man, he got so many compliments, and she was just so excited. And so that's what makes me happy. When I make a design and they come back and they tell me, like, oh, that was bad.
Everybody was like, that's Yoda.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, not knowing that it's the rapper. They just saw the Yoda and Star Wars, and they got excited too. They're like, that's Yoda.
So that was the dopest concept ever, because it was something.
How'd y'all, did he come up with that?
He came up with it. He came up with it.
Oh, y'all just brought it to life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man.
He just needed somebody to print it, and the design. Actually, I don't know. It was years ago. You know what? I think the designer that we had, he created it. I think Lil Yoda gave us a vision.
Yeah.
And the designer created it. If I'm not mistaken.
Man, and
like
then
that.
the
But shout
pic
out Lil
just
Yoda.
made it stand out. Like that's Yoda with the pic.
The pic. Yep.
Yeah, I told Yoda that he should he should sell pics. You know, to make
Oh,
it.
that'd be dope.
That'd be a dope thing. But now he keeps his hair kind of short now. I don't think he really wears a faux anymore. But back then that would have been a dope
That would
concept.
have been a dope move and
with
stuff. Everybody gonna use a pic that got the afro and stuff like that.
Now I know you told rappers, if we don't know you, don't put your face on the shirt. But are we gonna get some inspiration with you on the shirt? Not necessarily your face, but like someone with dreads or something.
So
I want his face on the shirt.
no, so
Exactly.
I have a design that we created, and it's a maze. It's like one of the maze that you get from the book when you get the pen. So it's me with the dreads at the starting line trying to find, and then it's a bag of money at the finish, like, and then it says gotta go get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find the money. I'm gonna figure which way to go to get it, which path I need to go. So that's always been my lane right there. Ever since, even when the rap game and stuff like that, I just always been an entrepreneur and always trying to find. So when I was in a prison, every day I just sat there and wrote. They already knew me for what I was doing and stuff like that. And it was funny too because like I got hungry in there and I didn't have no food at the moment, so I wanted to join a gang and to eat. And I seen how they splurge and I seen how they eat, so I was like, you know what? I'm over here thinking like what gang I'm gonna join so I can eat the spread with them. But they seen like how busy I was and how like on my grind I was in there. They were like, nah, we can't accept you because you got a good head on your shoulder. Like, nah, we know you finna go. We know you finna go out in the world and make a killing. We can't let you be like us and shit like that. So I was like, I respect that, and left hungry. You know?
Now, how many artists was like, dang, you don't do music no more?
A lot. Still artists still want me on a feature, and so I still do a feature
here and there. But you won't.
So I still rap because I love the art of it.
But you're just not doing it full blown.
Yeah, so I want to do it to try to like I'm making money off of it or trying to do it to be trying to be famous or something. I just do it just because.
But they ask you to pop out for a little reunion tour.
I'll come freestyle. I'll do a backyard freestyle. Man, I used to love freestyling. Well,
is that a lost art? People don't freestyle anymore.
I don't see it no more, and I hate that. I wish we could just have one. So when we open up this smoke shop. We gotta have a freestyle session. I don't care.
Now,
fans of butts.
Now, is it gonna be a freestyle session or a freestyle session? Because you know there's a difference. You know people have that pre-written verse that's go on any beat.
So me, I want to like off the dome. If you fuck up, you fuck up. If you mess up, you mess up.
Because
like,
I think recently they've been calling out the game because he been spending the same little freestyle every time. He's like, man, you want me to freestyle? I can't think of nothing. The next minute he's spending the same thing every radio show.
When you got your when the writer or the freestyle block or whatever you call it and stuff like that. So don't get me wrong. Sometimes I had it, and so one time I went to a party, and like it was nothing but black folks there, and you know what I'm saying? I'm black too, so I can say that. But it was the rawest of the rawest there, and I was like, man, I'm finna come in hard. I came in there and spit hot shit. And I was just like, come on, like, where the bars coming at? Like, come on, like, dog, and everybody was just looking at me like, so I felt so embarrassed. I said, yeah, I think I need to go home. I done killed the whole mic and shit. Thought I was gonna come in hot, but nah, it was hot shit.
Oh, I see it a lot. I used to do the Hot 16s on my show. People call in and spit, and someone actually spit a song.
Yeah.
I knew it was a song when she started spinning the the hook twice, and I was like, ask you for a freestyle, not to spit your song, but it happens.
Yes.
It's a lost art. No one likes to freestyle. They come. I've seen artists do the same freestyle so many times I can spit it back.
Yeah, it's like, man, I just like to have fun with it. And even if you fuck up, like, I done said some shit that I probably shouldn't have said in the freestyle. People are laughing at me just because I'm like, the words clouded together. I don't know why the hell I said it, but people just laughing. It's just, we move on, we keep going. And they can put on another beat. Like, fuck it. Like, me, I learned not to give a fuck no more. Because people going to talk about you no matter what. People going to think about you however they think about you. So, man, that's why I'm at so much peace right now, and I've been living life.
Now, earlier you mentioned how to find love and all that, and I know you're very vocal about that. I'm not a stalker. I just pay attention to the artist. I pay attention. And I noticed that you post about that, how, you know, it was hard to find someone, because we ain't going to go to no details, but I think you were with someone and it didn't work out. because they're not on the same vision as you are, and some people just be money hungry. How do you balance that? Owning a business and finding love, and how do y'all become one? And how does she, support you? Because sometimes they can look at you and be like, you say, I'm a business owner. Oh. So you lazy? You don't do nothing? I'm an entrepreneur. So you ain't got a job?
Man, it's hard now these days because anybody can be a business owner. I can go get an LLC or EIN number and call myself a business owner. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. Yes, you're a business owner, but is you making money? Is you doing anything?
And women, they look at that and just automatically. So that means you at home all day playing video games.
Man, it used to be a beautiful. It's like when I used to tell people I used to rap. It used to be, oh my God, you used to rap. Now when I tell people, if I told people I rap today, you just another rapper and stuff. So telling people you're a business owner, it was a beautiful thing back in the day because people considered you as a business owner that you made money.
Yeah.
But that's not always necessary. Some people are not. They don't have employees. They just work for themselves. So some people. I'm not knocking anybody.
And then with the age of TikTok and social media, like you said, it's so easy for anyone to be a business owner. And then they just sitting there doing nothing with the business. Like, yeah, you got an LLC, but what you doing with it? You just sitting
it's like
there.
the people who get on Facebook and be like, rise and grind. I'm gotta go get it. Man,
What you gotta go get? Your coffee from the.
Yes, then they go sit back down and play a video game. And like, so me, I'm realistic, and I'm like, I started peeping gaming. Yeah, and so me, I talk shit to myself. If I'm lazy or if I don't feel like going to the gym, I'll talk shit to myself because I'm like, what else you gonna do with your time? Like, you gotta go do something. Like, you gotta get something out of life and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm 35. I'm damn near halfway to the casket. So now it's like, what I gotta lose? Like, shit, it's either get, like, I love 50 Cent for saying it. It's either get rich or die trying now. Hey.
How did y'all meet, if you don't mind me asking? You and your girlfriend?
Okay, so off of social media, so I had
What? So social media still works? Because that's the hardest thing to find somebody else. They could be catfishing, they could be fake.
And so I tell people, if you find somebody on social media and you get their attention, you must got their attention because all the messages that women get, and for you to stand out of.
So you inboxed her.
I added her, and then she said she accidentally waved to me.
Okay.
So me, I took the wave. I jumped all in there, and I took the wave, and I ran with it.
Hey, boo, I see you waving.
I took the wave, and she was like, I accidentally waved at you. I was like, man, you ain't accidentally waved. You knew what you were doing and stuff. Women always would say something to make it justify for what they doing and stuff. But
were you scared she gonna say no when you asked her? Were you like?
I don't know. I started getting like.
So y'all just started talking first, and then you moved on to kept it casual.
Yeah.
So did she look at you weird, and you was like, "Oh yeah, I do t-shirts."
No, so I get that. So a lot of women, like, cause I was going on a little dating spree and stuff like that, and a lot of women would like, I don't know, it's a different dating scene and stuff like that. So me, I consider myself like I can't waste no more time. Like, I won't waste no more time. I see red flags. I done dealt with females that I seen the red flags and I pick them up and put them in my pocket. I'm like, you know what? I love her. And then now I'm looking back at it and it's like, dog, like, that's all I want to tell, like, men, like, don't. And then, like, don't get me wrong, it's vice versa, because there's some crazy ass niggas. And so don't get me wrong, there's some niggas out there that will say stuff about a woman, but they really the ones who making a woman be that way. So don't get me wrong. So when I hear a story, I gotta listen to it like, okay, nigga, what did you do though? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of people don't want to say what they did. They want to say what the other person did. So you always gotta look at it. You had to do something, and then either people don't realize that you might have changed in the relationship, even on you're not treating her the same way, or you getting lazy. I tell people, get comfortable, even relationship, money, no matter what you get comfortable in, you will lose it.
Exactly.
As soon as you get like, okay, I got it, and it's secure, you will lose it. It even says it in the Bible. Don't get comfortable. That's where you always gotta just grow, and you always just gotta plan your next move and stuff. And so all my old girls, I got comfortable because I felt like I had them in the bag. So when they left, I was confused. Like, no, you mine, but no. So don't get complacent. That's one thing I got.
But you say left and then cheat, or did they cheat? I don't know.
No, so me, I cheat. And you know I'm a man, so I cheat, and I don't feel like I do no wrong. But if they cheat, then you know I'm gonna blow up.
It's always like that with men. Man, I swear.
I ain't gonna sit here in front. I'm gonna always keep it 100.
It's always like that.
So I started realizing. I said, "Damn, I was a narcissist." I said, "Damn, I did do a lot of stuff that I don't know. It's like
Do you feel
unconsciously.
like you can be broken? Do you feel like broke people should cheat?
No, I feel like they should heal first, and that's my problem. I didn't heal first, and I
Yeah.
was just going out there and just trying to find anybody. Like they said, when a guy get
Was
their
that
heart
rapper
broken-
mentality?
No, I just think it's just
You're a rapper, you got the groupies, you know.
No, because I just think it's like because even a lot of guys we settle when we get our heart broke and we go out there, we'll go on our dry spout or whatever, and we'll settle for anything. So when I seen the meme or whatever, they be like, a guy would just give the tamale lady, and I was like, dog, that's the truest shit ever. And
Not
we
the
would just
tamale
feel
lady.
just so we could feel
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, that feeling again. But guys, don't settle for less. I'm telling y'all, just work on yourselves, go to the gym, get your money right. So all that money you spending simping on these females, you can spend it on a class. And these classes, you might meet your love in that class. I tell people, you might go to these classes, you might learn something new, you might gain a new skill that you might meet your love later on. So that's one thing. I was always chasing love until I realized I need to chase myself and I need to chase me growing. Because why would I want to be a man and I can't provide nothing for the woman I love? Like, why would I want to be a man and I'm not the head of my house and I'm not leading? I'm like, so if I'm learning, the house is learning. If
Yeah.
I'm growing, the house is growing. So even like a man today, it's like, y'all want a 10, y'all want a 9, but y'all know the maintenance that come with a 9 and a 10. Y'all just see them on Instagram. I said, oh, y'all know y'all won't be able to afford one of them.
Okay,
And-
so let's talk about that because I had a discussion with my
Uh-huh.
boyfriend yesterday, and he was like, "There's no such thing as high maintenance, low maintenance." Because a girl can say, "I'm high maintenance, no one can just get me," but yet she let, like you said, the tamale man, you know, hit it, and then the next
DJ.
day she's like, "I'm high maintenance. You got to make 10 figures to sleep with
That's
me."
delusional. So no, so
I feel like there's no such thing as. Do you feel like I don't know?
no, so like me, I know where I stand. So I know I'm not the most attractive person. So I know, like, so me, like.
Wait, what? What makes you think that?
I just
You are very handsome, sir.
appreciate
Don't
you.
lie.
No, so I feel like I'm not. So I feel like I know my rating. So I know,
Yeah.
like, if I'm going for 8 or 9, I know I need to come with some money.
Yeah.
I need to come with a value. I need to be something that's greater because you know what? There's competition. There's motherfucker 500 niggas in her inbox daily that's trying to take her from me. And so why, like, if you're not a value and you're insecure, like, why take on that responsibility? Why don't you be at peace and be with a 4 or a 3? And I feel like people, the dating system's all messed up and shit because these simps done fucked up the dating rating. And now because me, like I said, I know what grade I am, but then you got some of these 4s and these 5s that thinking they deserve what a 7 and an 8.
Do you think it's the
And
same
just-
for women
it's
being
the-
insecure?
I just feel like it's the balance of life. Like, we know when an attractive woman walk through, we know somebody paying for her drinks. We know somebody's paying her rent or something like that. It's just it's the way life works, and there's something we can't control. So I just figured, hey, let life work how it works.
Do you think it's the same with women being insecure? Because I see it a lot, you know, dealing with artists and
Yeah.
music and being a female DJ. I can go, let's say I talk to you. Hey, how you doing? I know you. Hey, Big Patron.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first thing the girlfriend want to do, hey, how you doing?
Oh,
And I'm
yes.
just like,
No,
he's just an artist. I'm just a DJ.
Yes,
Calm down.
we don't know each other like that. Women
Calm
are,
down.
and I don't even know why some women are insecure. But then it go from trauma. I don't know what happened in their past. And
Yeah.
a lot of people done been cheated on and stuff.
I
like
get
that.
it. And sometimes I look at them, I'm like, I get it. You want to be insecure, because, you know, your man's around a lot of females. But I'm like, you don't even know half his track list.
No, and
I look at you like, ma'am.
And I feel like if you have a problem with trusting somebody that bad, don't be with them. Why ruin your own peace? I feel like I said, we got one life. We live in on this universe, in this body, in this life form. Why be miserable every fucking day?
Yeah.
If you can't trust somebody, man, give it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's deep
Let
down,
them go.
if it's in your intuition,
Let
and
them
you feel
go.
that,
Don't waste their time.
man, and life is too simple, and you can be at peace or in misery. So I learned to stay away from misery because I used to be
Yeah.
miserable. Don't get me wrong. So when people vent and stuff like that, I hear them because I used to be depressed. I didn't know what depression was when I was younger. I was just depressed, and as a black man or black
They don't
kid,
talk about it.
They don't talk about that in the household.
mental health
So I would just be
is-
just in a fucked up mental. You know what I'm saying? And nobody seen it, and I didn't know what it was, so I thought it was normal.
How'd you get past that? What'd you do?
Man, there's one day I just had that break-in. I just had that life, that moment of like, oh, why do I care what people think about me? Why just let it all go? Let the people who hurt me, the people who did me dirty, let it go. Because people are gonna be people.
Yeah.
People are made to survive. So people gonna do. So I started expecting people to do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So I ain't gotta be mad. So if you do it, then hey, I already expected it. But if you don't do it, hey, you're a good person and stuff like that.
How do
So,
you keep up with your mental now?
man, I pray, I meditate, I read books. Reading books has been the best thing. So one book I recommend if y'all going through anything is called Happiness for No Reason. It's a beautiful book. That's one book. So I read that book and promise you not, like that book, like it gave me a feeling inside, like it changed my whole life. It changed the way I felt. It changed like the energy, the frequency in my body was just different after that. And it was just like, I was reading it and it talked about how people can be happy for no reason, like how somebody can lose their leg. And I feel like if I lost my leg, I'm gonna be devastated. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I need my leg to function. And how people were just, this one dude, he got bit by a shark and he was just like, hey, I was in the shark's place and I shouldn't have been there. So it's not the shark's fault. I was like, yeah, we need to find that shark and kill that motherfucker. So, and he was just so calm about it. And this one woman, she lost her kid and how she just handled it. But somebody killing her kid, and she went to the court, she prayed for him. And it's like, how do people handle that? Why can they handle that and I can handle that? So I told myself, because I don't know if you ever seen somebody that's just always happy, truly happy. And I'm like, why can't I feel like that? I want to feel like that because I don't know if you know the energy of being happy and when you thrilled from the energy of being just down here.
Then you rub it off on other people. Then other people start feeling happy.
I love that we can just talk to anybody, your energy right and stuff like that. So I said, I know you can feel like that all the time. So I want to feel like that all the time.
Yeah.
So I started doing research. I started researching happiness because I wanted to be happy. I'm tired of fucking being stressed. I'm tired of being depressed. So I started researching happy. I started researching my brain. I started breaking myself down. Like, so I'll write down every problem of myself, like, oh, I get mad for this, or I do this for that.
Yeah.
And then I started breaking it down. I said, why do I do that? What happened? So me, I felt like a lot of the trouble I got into is from when I was young. I just wanted some attention. I felt like nobody gave me attention, so I'm acting out. So I remember back from like in first grade, like I was trying to be good and I was trying to be that good kid and the teacher never noticed it. And she pointed out everybody else.
But you.
Yes,
then once you start acting up.
Oh, that's so, no. So in my head when I was young, I said, I'm going to be bad. And from then on, I said, I'm going to be bad. I said, she don't want to pay attention to me when I'm good. I'm just going to be destructive.
You just never know.
Ever since then, I was just destructive. I was just bad for no reason. I just wanted to be loved.
Yeah.
I think I wanted somebody to tell me, I love you. That's all I wanted to hear.
Oh, man. You just never know.
But I grew out of it, though, and I love it. And that's why when I see people going through shit, I like to go ahead, throw my advice. And if somebody's ever venting to me, I'll never give them advice the first time. I'll just sit there and listen. Because a lot of times when people venting, they
just want
hear
somebody
shit.
to listen
yes,
to.
They don't want to. You try to tell them some shit. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, let me
Flip you on
finish
my
talking.
side.
Yes, let me finish
They just
talking.
want you to listen.
Yeah, so, man.
Are we going to get some mental health shirts, some happiness shirts?
So I want to do
soon?
that. I definitely want to do that.
That'd be nice.
And I want to do for like a charity and stuff like that. Give back to the community and just. I know, especially with after COVID, a lot of people mental is messed up. A lot of people lost relationships. A lot of people lost loved ones and stuff like that. And the mental health is
not there.
Is
especially in the black community, like you said, especially
in the
with
black
men.
community. Yes. Like if you can't say you depressed in the black household and shit.
My mental is my health.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you stupid or talk shit about you. So so
now I'm looking at your Selena hat. Did you make it?
I made it right before I came here and I messed up too. And
But it's so good, but it's so dope. So for those who don't know, I think her name is Yolanda. She's supposed to be being released. Are you making a fuck Yolanda shirt? No, I'm joking.
You know I'm about to do that. You know
they
it's gonna
said keep her in there. They said a lot of people, want her head. They said she's safer inside than outside.
No, I feel like But I feel like she gonna make a lot of money when she come out. I feel like she
You think someone's gonna protect her though?
I think the money might, because they gonna have her write a book. They're gonna do a documentary on her.
I know, but who's gonna protect her to do all that?
I have no idea, but I feel like, and a lot of times social media will hype stuff up.
I feel like people all talk to like the cartels. Like, I'm gonna do this today.
And don't get me wrong, I never want to judge a book by its cover, and I learned that when I was young.
Yeah.
I stopped judging books by the cover when I was young. You never know what anybody has or who they have,
and how she could have changed. She could have found God. Who knows? Yeah. So one more time, the shirt shop off of Hackberry.
Yes, ma'am.
Is open now, right?
Yep,
so your
yep.
location, and then you're expanding. When can we see the new expansions?
Again, we're going for 2 weeks. So if y'all want to come by in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing like free goodie bags and stuff. We're going to have free pre-rolls and stuff. Just pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come out, smoke.
I have a little
us.
idea for you. I'm going to tell you off camera just in case. I'm not saying no one steal it, but you never know.
You never know.
So shirt shop, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, backpacks, banners, flyers,
Core plus signs.
business cards, core plus signs.
Core plus signs.
Right here. Okay. Do y'all do neon signs yet?
No, so we can get them done. We don't do them
in house, but you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that can get it done.
Yeah, we get it real cheap and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to you. I need a neon sign for you
I feel
three.
like artists, y'all do. So if y'all want the wholesale pricing, we want to offer wholesale pricing for the artists, because we know money be tight and we want everybody to make money. So
exactly,
we want everybody to promote themselves and stuff like that. So we are offering a wholesale. So just email me at theshirtshop1@gmail.com, or y'all can hit us up on Facebook and ask us about, and I'll send you the wholesale list, and that way we all can make money. I feel like we need more money in the music game.
I agree.
And then that way we can expand San Antonio. Like, come on.
And if you heard this deal from you three, let them know.
Oh,
you
yeah,
heard it here from you three.
Definitely, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
We definitely got a deal for the U3 listeners today. So only for the U3 listeners, nobody else. So we doing $7 shirts for 12 to 24. If you want 12 shirts, $7, one color, one side. If you need any more colors, let us know and stuff. We'll help you design something, help you get something started. I'll give you some advice, on like what material, if you want to go with the high brand, or if you want to go with something cheap that you just want to pass out to the crowd. I know South by Southwest is coming up.
Yep.
So y'all want to be prepared. Get y'all flyers and even y'all electronic flyers. Y'all, like, stop going empty-handed. I mean, come on. Like, it's 2025. Like, if you're going to do it. If not, then let the other person do it. Like,
exactly.
Come on now.
I like that. Go ahead, give us all your social media so people can follow you, whether you want to do the personal one or just the shirt shop. Give us your social media.
Okay, so Stacking Season, you can follow my clothing brand, Stacking Season. Our Instagram is stacking_season210. And then you can add my other clothing brand, Desirable Flavors. It's more of the high end of Stacking Season. It's a little bit more expensive, but we're going with the quality and stuff like that. All the shirts are quality, but then the shirt shop 1@gmail.com, the email, the shirt shop is the Facebook. You can find us on Instagram or the Facebook. And my personal is Patrick Stinnette, my government
That's
name,
how you pronounce
of
your
course.
last name.
Yeah. And people been getting it right correct lately. It's been surprisingly, but yeah, Patrick Stinnette, y'all find me on Facebook. Our Big Patron 210 Instagram, I think.
You still got the big
Yeah. But y'all add me. I'm throwing out deals. I'm trying to work with artists. I'm trying to come up with ideas. I need to have a session with y'all, like maybe work out something. We come up with a design together, and then we'll sell it, and then we'll break bread. We'll do 50-50 proceed, or 50-50 split on the profit and stuff like that. I'm just trying to eat. I know y'all trying to eat. Let's get this money.
I like that. Not too many business owners want to do that and support the artists. Because like I said, just because I don't DJ in clubs, I still support you by doing the interviews. So just because you don't do music as heavy, you still support the artists by doing this. There's other ways we can support you guys. So don't feel like we don't support you. We still do in other ways. I like that. You heard him. Patrick, Big Patron, shirt shop. Get your hoodies, your hats, your banners, your flyers, your backpacks. That might be a new thing. Mm-hmm. Get your backpack, stuff it with some goodies.
Yup.
That's a new thing. I love it. You three, DJ BabyBlue Diamond, and we are out. Peace.
Yeah. You three, live from the underground.